Good Friday morning, Sonor family. Jules here. I've got a few things going on. Got an interview this afternoon. As long as that doesn't fall through, I'll have that out to you either tomorrow or next Saturday. Next Wednesday, I've got another one scheduled with the Sonor artist, and well, with a Sonor artist. The other one is an associate or an affiliate, however you want to look at it. With the Sonor artist next week, I'm looking forward to that one. And as long as everything goes as planned on it, that'll be out to you next Saturday or possibly the one after. It just depends on what all happens. Other than that, working on getting a 14 by 5 green stain designer put back together. Uh, Coming along really good on that. Got a lot of stuff around here to try to get moved. The new message board is coming together great. Man, I've had an issue with that thing though. All these extensions I'm wanting to use, you're supposed to be able to move them, just upload them into FTP, and for some reason, it's not working that way. I'm having to individually create each folder and then transfer the files from the folders. So some of these are not that big of a deal, but some of these extensions, they've got multiple languages, and I'm trying to just use English and on the all the different styles and all that, trying to stick with the Pro Silver. But you know what? When I don't put everything in there, these things are not working, and I have spent a lot of time on a couple of these that I was really hoping to have up and running, and they're just not. And so I'm not real sure what the problem is with that. But you know what? Other than that, the board's looking really good. There's a really cool dark mode. If you if you're into that kind of thing, it's worth a look. Upper right hand corner, you got a dark and a light mode. You may just want to flip that around and just have a look. One of you guys asked for that, and I kind of blew it off because I've just got a lot going on. I said I'll get to that one day when it's when I don't have so much going on already, and wound up doing it. Wasn't a big deal, and I actually love it. It's really really cool. So anyway, working on the site itself, not the aside from the forum, uh, piddled around with that. Got a lot to do. It's something to keep in mind, folks. And this is subject to change depending on several factors. I'm really more focused on current production Sonar stuff. Scott Logston that had the Sonar Museum, he's real good on Sonar history. He's got a lot of their old catalogs and price lists and all that stuff. Most or all of that stuff is published on the Sonar Museum website. So me and my message board, yeah, I don't consider myself in competition with what he used to do, or he plans to get back to that at some point. This is completely independent of that. This is more current stuff. I do have somebody wanting to put a lot of content of older stuff. And you know what? Anybody that wants to have an active part in doing something, I'm all for that on a number of levels. That's it's advantageous for me. Plus, if somebody's got a level of interest that they want to put their own time and effort into doing something, it's a lot of fun. And so have at it. And got another guy that I talked to a few days ago, and he may get involved as well. So we'll see where all this goes. Um, Anyway, right now it's just a lot of fun, and the end game for this is to try to continue with the buying and selling of the used sonar gear. Um, Monetization with YouTube. I'm eligible for monetization. I kept begging for more and more subscribers, so don't forget to like and subscribe. We did hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, so I'm watching the analytics and all that, and it looks like I am well on my way to earning my first penny after all this. And the good news is I've only got to have 10,000 pennies to get an actual payout. So, if we keep chugging along here by the year 3,000, we should be in good shape. Uh, but look, I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate the ones of you that watch these silly Coffee with Jules. There's not a lot of substance to these, and I know that. I just kind of give you, a blow by blow of what's going on and all that. But I appreciate you taking the time to watch. And in the meantime, working on getting you some more really good content going too. If you haven't gone to the drumandstage.com forum yet, I highly recommend you do that. Um, it's one of those things that it's going to snowball once people really start to get posting, there's going to be a lot of stuff on there. What I've got right now is, got people that I see who comes on, throughout the day, and there's not a lot of new stuff, or, and when there is, it's not necessarily stuff that appeals to them that they want to respond to. But that will change. We've seen that in the past. We've seen it where it got really, really busy on these things. And drumanstage.com had a forum 20 years ago as well. So I've got a pretty good feel for how this thing goes. And go sign up if you haven't. If you have, if you don't do anything else, just go to the Sonor family album and post your drum gear, post your Sonor gear, and whatever other stuff you've got that's related. Um, Tell your story or whatever. And if nothing else, that just gives us one more thing to look at and talk about. And anyway, preferably, I hope you post a lot, really. But just do what you do, and I appreciate whatever it is that you do. And we will talk to you soon.